Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to solve a lead code daily coding challenge. Guys, this question is very simple. If you understand small tips, uh, guys, here watch this question. Read the question along with me. Uh, Hands of a straights. The question name is hands of a straights. Alice has some number of cards. She wants to rearrange the cards into groups so that each group of size and consist of group of size consecutive cards. The group of size cards consist. This is main point here. The consist group of size consecutive cards. Given an integer array a hand where hand of I is a value written on the ith card and a integer an integer group size return a true if she can arrange the cards or false otherwise we have to return false otherwise. Here guys, he given these test cases, uh, and these two test cases. For this test case he got the answer true. For this test case he got the answer uh, false. Here the main we have to, for any test case when you are solving the DSA question, you must check constraints length. Here he given the constraints length is 10 power 4. Constraints length is 10 power 4. So we can use here the so here what we have to understood is here constraints constraints n is less than or equal to 10 power 4. So n into n is 10 power 8. So a machine can handle the number of execution per second up to 10 power 8, right? So we can use here two loops. We can use here two for loops, and actually we are not actually we can't perform in this problem. We use visited array, so we are not going to do 10 power 8 execution max. Average case we are doing n execution only. You will understand this concept while doing the code. Here uh, what he's saying is, for suppose if we take these test cases, 1 2 3, 1 comma 2 comma 3, and 6 2 3, 6 comma 2 comma 3, and 4 7 8, 4 7 8. Okay guys, observe here. We have to, here group size is given 3. Group size is 3, right? So group size is 3. Okay, group size is 3. So we have to divide this whole array into group of size 3 such that each group contain consecutive terms. Okay guys, for suppose here consecutive, we can divide 1 2 3, 1 2 3, one group. Again we can divide 2 3 4, 2 3 4. Consecutive means the difference should be 1. Consecutive means difference should be 1. Okay, next is 6 7 8, 6 7 8. So we can perform this operation on that. So guys, here what I am doing is, here he given 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5. Group size is 4. Okay, but we can divide 1 2 3 4, but 5 is remaining right here. So to divide that, the number of elements are should be divided with group size, right? Here given 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 6 2 3 6 2 3 4 7 8. So number of elements in this number of elements are 9. So 9 are divided by 3, right? Then only we can form a group, right? Here 3 groups we can form, but in next case 1 2 3 4 5 we can form one group exactly, but 5 is remaining. So in these cases we have to return false. So one point we got here. If it is not divided by group size, then we have to return false. So guys, here what I am doing, let's suppose int n is equal to hand dot size. Next, what I'm doing is I'm just changing this rename. I'm assigning this to another variable. So it is very lengthy word. So right, we can reduce that. So to reduce that, I am doing this. If here, if n percentage x is not equal to 0, if n percentage x is not equal to 0, in such cases I am returning false. No doubt. So because we can't form the groups. In next case, what I am doing, guys, here next case what I am doing is, uh, if we take this test case, okay, if in this test case what I am doing is, here I am just sorting this array. Why I have to sort? Because for suppose if we have the array like this 2 comma 1, so if you are not going to sort, we can't check, right? Like if you are sorting this, so 1 comma 2, so if you want to perform the operation, like if you want to divide this one group of size 2, so if we are going to check, we are taking one, is there any element which is just greater than this element in front side? So we can check, because if you are not sort this, if we took this, if we check, is there any element after this which is just greater than 2? So there is no number. If we are taking this number which is just greater than in front side, uh, so that also we can't find. So what I am doing here is, here I am just sorting this array 1 2 2 3 3 4 6 7 8, right? So guys, I am taking one, and is there any element in array which is just greater than 1, means which is consecutive to, just means consecutive, this means 2. 2 is there, right? Then I am taking 2, is there any element just greater than 2? So 3. So I am making these numbers are visited. I am making these numbers are visited. I am taking one visited array. I am making these indexes are visited. In next case, what I am doing, I am taking 2. 2, then is there any element just greater than this? So 3. Is there any element just greater than 3? So this. So this also I am making visited. So which are formed already group, those members are I am taking visited. Just I am taking this. Just if how I am, if there is no group, how I am checking that is, uh, you will understand this concept by the code here. mm, Vector int visited is equal to n. This is a visited array. Now I am iterating from n. If that element is not visited, if visit of I is equal to 0, if it is not visited, then I am making that visited, that element is visited, and here num is equal to visited of I, num is equal to visited of I am taking one more variable, count is equal to 1, int j is equal to 0, j is less than n, j plus plus. Okay, guys, observe this. Visited of I is equal to 0, we are making visited of that element array. Now if any element num plus 1 is equal to visited of j, is there any element which is just greater than this, is equal to visited of j, then what I am doing is I am increasing one count, and now I am updating num value to visited of J. I hope you guys are understanding this. Now, uh, now what I am doing? Now visited of uh, now I am making this. So here it is num is equal to uh, here it is not a visited of if it is visited of a num is equal to hand of I. Okay, here num is equal to uh, hand of J. Okay, here also num plus 1 is equal to hand of J. Here the array name is hand, right? So we have to take here hand. And guys, one more thing, we have to make this vertex is visited. This no, not vertex, this number is visited. Okay, now guys, here count. If here if we get count is equal to group, count is equal to x means group, right? Group dot size, x is equal to group dot size. Okay, if count is equal to x, in such cases I am breaking that loop. So one thing is formed here, one thing is formed, one group is formed. Okay, num plus 1 here. Now I am updating hand of J to that visitor of J is equal to 1, count plus plus. And one more thing is here, one more thing is that hand of J, that index should not be visited. If you are considering that index, if it is already visited, every if one group we are not use it to another group, right? So if you are taking, for suppose, if you are taking these three in some group, so we are not supposed to take these three again. This is already over, so we have to take next three. Like that we have to check. Okay, I will explain you dry run of this code later. uh, Here count. Now guys, uh, if after completion of this loop, count is not equal to x, if count is not equal to x, then for a particular number we don't have any number, means for a particular number we don't have any number which form the group, then such cases I have to return false. Otherwise, if it is possible to all, then that cases I am returning true. So guys, I will explain you dry run of this code. uh, okay. Mm, 1 2 2 3 3 4 6 7 8. In first case we are taking this, and we have the one visited array, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. So we have the visited array of size n. 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Here one more two indexes, here I am taking 8. Okay, this is no required, this is 8 index, means it is starting from 0, right? So it become 8. So guys, here first of all, one making we are visited, one I am making visited. Okay, visited. In next case, I am going inside the loop, I am going inside the loop, which is just greater than this number. Okay, so we got here 2. Here we are starting from 0. No need of, you can start from I plus 1, that's not required. Here I am starting from the 0 and hand of J. So if num plus 1, here num plus 1 this, so num plus 1 is num plus, initially we have the num plus 1 is 1, right? 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. Is there any element which is not visited? Here one index, it is at one index, right? It is not visited, and num plus 1 is equal to this number, this hand of J. So in such cases I am making this is visited. Here initially we have the count is equal to 1, count is equal to 1. Now count become 2, now count become 2. Okay, again I am updating num to this two, num is equal to these two. Then again I am checking which is just greater than this. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So it is at third index, right? So I am making this is visited. We are taking this index now. These three, these three. So count also increases. When we are taking this, count is also increases. Okay, count is also increases. Now if count is equal to x, I am just doing the break. Okay, count is equal to x, I am just doing the break. Okay, now guys, here one is one. Next again it goes from top. Next it is 0, right? Next I will get incremented. I will get incremented. Second index is visited. This is visited. Then now it starts from here. 2. It is visited. It's neglected. So if it is not visited, uh, it going to start. It is not visited and it is just greater than this. If first time it is 2, then if here we have the count is equal to 1. Here we have count is equal to 2. Next it is also not visited. Count is equal to 3. So next upper for loop starts from here. I is equal to mhm. Now I am submitting this code. Here it is accepted. Guys, if you have any doubts, please ask me, and please do subscribe my channel.